Good morning, everybody. Well, here it is, midwinter, Pukekohe, cold, chilly, and a bit of sunshine. Par for the course, I guess. And let's get into it. There is a common irritable bowel and leaky gut mistake that people make which keeps it alive for years. Now, that common mistake is in believing that the pain problem they experience in their gut is not a stress response and or bacteria and or fungi issue, but the result of an acid content in the stomach that is too high for the human body to cope with. But make no mistake, the science is clear. As we explained in the previous videos, the gut pain we experience is not the result of stomach acid being too strong, but being too weak. And specifically, the gut pain from the irritable bowel and or leaky gut itself are merely an end result of that outcome. Now, ironically, the popular health industry recommendation for a patient's stomach or gut pain is to dilute the already stressed diluted hydrochloric acid content by a prescription of anti-acid compounds and painkillers. And then the stomach pain complaint never goes away. But you're prescribed more antibiotics to kill the bacteria when the situation arises again and again and again, which often creates a temporary relief, followed by a prescription of more anti-acid compounds and painkillers to dampen the pain. And it appears the bacteria and fungi, along with the damaged gut lining and pain, return simply because they can. Now, why is that? Because we're changing nothing in our lifestyle and consequently not tackling the underlying cause. And then the long-term outcomes eventually include a confusing multitude of ongoing health issues, which are all a well-documented part of the IB and leaky gut syndromes, which will also need to be monitored, managed and treated, but never cured for many individuals forever. Now, it turns out there appears to be no published scientific research recommending the common use of anti-acidic compounds. It also turns out that this is just a sales pitch for $1 billion a year profit. Pretty good profit, you could say. So keep that in mind if your problem is not going away, and ask your medical practitioner for a clear explanation of what they believe is happening. And how does that explanation compare with the science and references I have presented to you? Now, interestingly, their answer could turn out to be the difference between the genuine scientific process and literature and the medical industry, business model, and literature. Yep, the two can be completely different. Short and sweet, that's great. Okay, any questions, then just ask and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.